guys, it's Sohaila Digsby with the Countdown to Your Best Body. I have with me a few friends today who have completed the Best Body Countdown before, and some of them are doing it again, and that's the way it works. We do this all the time to keep it our best body. I have Jennifer here with us, and Tom and Karen, and they're a husband and wife team, and so that's really great for people to do this together with their family too, so keep that in mind. We're going to do a take 10. It's going to take about 10 minutes of your time, but I want to remind you of a few things first. First of all, you won't need much equipment, but if you have a mat, that'd be great, or even a towel will work. You also would need a chair or a step, or even the bottom step of your staircase or your porch would work. You don't need a smooth surface for the first take 10, and you're going to find it in your book on page 49, and it's day 49. It's a 10-minute set, and we'll have a few seconds of rest in between each minute. Before you get started, it would be a great idea to move a little bit with some dynamic, large body movements to get a little more warm. And if you want to look on page 49 in your book, it shows you a website to Ace Fitness, which is a great source to make sure you've got your form right. And there's a library there where you can type in the different exercises that have an asterisk beside them, and then you'll know for sure how to do them with great form. But we'll also demonstrate that, and we'll demonstrate some options for if you're new. Remember, if you're new, you don't expect to start somewhere where these best body superstars start. So if you can't make it the full minute of doing some of these exercises, just do your very best. For 20 seconds, if that's all you can do, take a sip of water and move back on until the minute's up. And then when the minute's up, you move on to the next exercise regardless. You can do this, and remember, talk to your doctor to make sure you're ready for these, and take care of yourself, okay? Because it's on you, right? Everybody take care of their own body. Okay, here we go. Are y'all ready? Is everybody ready? Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, so you all know about the plank because you did it on page 30 for your time startup in your assessment. So that's the same thing we're going to do. It will warm your core up, but like I said, large body movements really warm up all your joints too. So we're going to start out with a 1-minute plank. If you have a mat, this is a good time to pull it out. And by the time you're done with this, your body's going to really feel it. I'm going to show you some different variations with these folks of different levels of intensity to increase the intensity of the plank. Okay? Again, look in your book, and if you want to, just put a clip on top of it and lay it on your floor so you can do this when I'm not with you. Okay, here we go. We need to see our timer start. All right, everybody get into what I call perfect plank position. That means your cheeks are tight, your quads are tight, and your navel is to your spine. Time has started. Very good. Now, if you're new and you need to drop down a knee, Jennifer, would you show us that option? You can drop down 2 knees. And if you're advanced, Tom, would you show us that option? You lift one leg just slightly, and you're pressing your navel to your spine. And time-wise, we are almost halfway there. Awesome. You're almost halfway there. Press that navel against the spine, really hold. Another option for the plank is to do it on your hands. If you're more comfortable with that, you can do that, but this helps preserve your wrists a little bit to do it on your forearms, so it is just a little bit tougher. Y'all are doing great. You should start feeling a little shaky. Anybody feel a little shaky? Feel a little bit of warmth. If you've only made it this far, take a deep breath. Join us back until we hit that minute point. You're almost to the minute. You're doing great. 5 more seconds. Are you hanging in there? Don't let your bottom come up or your tummy swoop down. Okay, moving on to the next minute. You guys can put your mat away. Do you feel some warmth in your body, everybody? Yes, your faces are nice and pink. Okay, for this first one, we're going to do body weight squats. Your hips are level with your knees before you come back up. So we're going to go down and up, down and up. Starting minute 2. Here we go. Down and up. Now, we're not in a formal class, so everybody can go at their own pace. And I'm going to check. We don't ever want to go below our knees too much, so this is about as low as you want to go if Jennifer's doing it. If you're new, you may only be able to go halfway down. One thing you want to think about is if your knees are right against a cinder block or a wall. Some of you may want to come and stand behind your couch while you do this and put your knees against your couch. Hold on to the top of your couch and squat back until you get good at the form. You're halfway there, guys. Anybody feeling it?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, you should feel a little burn and a little heat. This is good. Okay. Later we're going to do these really fast tempo, but right now we're just doing them at your average pace. Warming up that body. Good. And I'm not making them stay all together because this isn't a group setting. For you, you just do it however you need to your best. 2 more seconds, guys. All right, awesome. Minute 3 is starting. Everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
Grab those mats out again. We are going to start with push-ups and tricep dips. And the tricep dips is where you'll need your chair. Okay, are we ready? Time starts now. All right, down and up. Now you can do them fast or slow as long as you're getting your nose right towards the ground. Let's show them a modification, Karen. Drop your knees. And if you're new at push-ups, you'll probably have to do them on your knees, but I'll tell you what I tell my strength classes. I'd like for you to do them on your knees on the way down without the knees and on the way up with the knees. Once you get more advanced, you can try that so that you build up that core strength that you need. All right? Are we at the 30-second point? All right, we're going to switch to tricep dips. Awesome. So you want to sit right on a chair or a step and keep your bottom right against the side. Are you ready? Let's go. 30 seconds of these. Now 30 seconds is a long time to do tricep dips. It feels like forever. Okay, get your 10 seconds in. How you doing? You were doing it too, right? Okay, if you need to take a break, take it quick, only if you must, because it's only a minute. 10 more seconds. I feel like this is the longest feeling one. Now, the more straight your legs are, the more advanced it is. So if you feel like you can't do it, pull those knees up a little bit. Time. Great job, you guys. How you doing? Are you feeling it? All right, I lost my page. 49, I said, right? All right, minute 4 is for you to dance like a rock star, like nobody's watching. Okay, these aren't dancers. They're not really excited about that, but maybe you are. This might be a great time for you to grab some water if you need to. And you can either dance, you can do a lap around your house if you're at home. You can grab your kids and turn on the radio loud, however you want to do it. But we're going to do 1 minute. It starts now. All right? Oh, rock star dancing. I like it. I like it. Oh, gosh, Tom's really letting it go. Okay, so Jennifer tells me that when she does this at home, she won't even dance. When no one's around, she won't even dance because it's not for her. So she'd rather do a burpee. Now, not many people that I know would rather do a burpee. That's why she's the best body superstar. She's maintained her weight loss after the 52 days because she's willing to work hard. You're at the halfway point. You're doing great. You're almost to the halfway point of this whole take 10. All right? Now, if your heart rate was too high from the last 2 things we did, you can do a slow groove for your dance instead of really throw it down like Karen is here. And see, as you can see, Tom's favorite thing isn't dancing either, so he's giving us some high knees. That's okay. This minute is for you to have fun with. And you've got just 10 seconds left. How we doing, guys?
Good job.
All right. There's your time. Now we're going to go to walking lunges. Now, if you're advanced, you can add some weight on the walking lunges, and you would just want to place them on your shoulders, 2 weights, or you can hold them in your hands. Are y'all ready? We're going to go across the room. You're going to put your knee right over your ankle and dip down, then step up. So try to stay with me. Here's your beat. You need 90-degree angles in both knees. Now, I always do these with weights because I've been doing them for a while. And usually, I'm going to take a turn here, guys. Woo, that was awesome. Usually, I put the weights on top of my shoulders, and I really try hard to keep my navel to my spine. How are we doing on the time here? All right, we're halfway there. Anybody feel a little burn? Press up with your heels when you come up. Your heart rate should be rocking a little bit right now. All right, turn around when you're ready and head on back. A variation that I like to do is to do 3 pulses and then stand up. So try that with me. 2, 1. Let's stay together on this one. 3, 2, 1. Again. And I'm holding where you'd be holding your weights, or you can hold them here. 3, 2, 1. And here. 3, 2, 1. Stay with it. Let me check my time. Okay, that's 1 minute, guys. Great job. Everybody feeling their heartbeat? Now remember, we always want to check ourselves on the scale of 1 to 10 where we're working. This is your move it time, so you need to be between 6.5 and 9. Has everybody been there? Okay, jumping jacks or jump rope. Here we go. 1 minute. Starts now. All right, Jennifer's going to show us an option if you have some issues with your feet or ankles or knees. you may want to do a modification on the jumping jacks. Or if you're brand new to exercise, you might not be able to do a whole minute of jumping jacks. Like Karen's showing us a minute. Tom is showing us how to use jump rope. If you have one handy, that's fun. It gives it a different feel. And you can mix it up too if you want. But again, it's just a minute. So there's only so many things you can do in 1 minute. And you're just about halfway there. If you're modifying, make the most of it. Make it nice and big. Really get that heart rate going. Remember, you always want to be thinking, am I at a 6.5, 7, 8, or 9? Are we all there? Between 6.5, 7, 8, 9? Awesome. You have 15 seconds left. You're doing great. When I jump rope, it's when my kids think I'm the most awesome. They're like, Mom, that was over 100. And it's making all that noise. You're so cool. And I tell them, of course, yes I am. That's 1 minute. Very good. Okay, you're more than halfway through. We're going to do those same squats we did at the beginning now, but I want you to back up to your chair. And I want you, right when you get down to the chair, before you get seated, then I want you to push up. Okay, we're going to do quick ones. 1 minute starts now. Are you ready? Everybody stay with me on the beat on this one. We're going to go down, up. Down, up, down, up. You see how they're going as quick as possible? If you're new to this, you won't be able to go that fast because you need to pay attention to your knees. You don't ever want them going over your toes. You want them to stay right over your ankles and your navel to your spine when you push back. Okay, that chair's there just to remind you about how low you want to get. All right, let's see how we're doing on time. We're about halfway there. Are you feeling it? Okay, is everybody on a 1 to 10, somewhere between 6.5 and 9? You should be feeling it, feeling it. And in all my classes, these people know because they attend, I say, do you love it? Love it? And then Tom goes, 4 more, 4 more. With all he has in him. He really does. It's pretty fun. You have to be there, I guess. Okay, you've got about 5 seconds.
5 more, 5 more.
5, see? That's funny. You have to be there, I guess. Okay. All right, minute 8. We're going, this is one of the hardest ones. Get your water real quick if you have it. Okay, and then we're going to move to your mats again. So for these, you want to pull these out, and we are going to do a plank on our hands, and then we're going to go down to our forearms and climb up. This is a tough minute. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to have Karen show us just the plank option. Okay, are you ready? Time to start now. So you're going to go down on your elbows and then up on your hands. Thank you, Karen. Now, if you feel new at this, you can just stay with this. But if you feel up for a challenge, you can climb up to your hands, Karen. And then let's just say that's all she can do for now. And she stays there. And then what if she needs to drop a knee? Can she do that? Sure. So if she's new, she can take a knee break for a minute. She can even drop both knees. And then she can go back to the climb. It's really important to not let your hips rock. So keep those hips still. Okay? And if you started with one lead and you want to switch, that's fine. I like to think of just flat, straight hips right above the floor. This is hard. What do you think? It feels like you are running, heart rate wise. Would you say you're somewhere along the 1 to 10 range, but between 6.5 and 10?
Yes.
Yes. And we are 10 seconds till our last thing, you guys, almost. Last minute before we do our sit-ups anyway. 3 seconds. How you doing? Be careful not to let your bottom pop up or your tummy swoop down. Time. Woo. All right, this is a speed walk or run as fast as you can for 1 minute, okay? So we're gonna start out with a march. Our time is starting now. So this is a basic march. Now, if you're in one space and this is all you can do, then that's great. You guys feel your hearts beating pretty good? Awesome, you're looking nice and shiny. I always tell my classes I like them to be shiny. I like them to shower after class. If they can go somewhere nice after class, I'm kind of offended. So I don't want them to come to my class and then go somewhere nice. Okay, so if you do, like when I do these, I do them in my backyard a lot, and I'll do a loop around the house, and then about a minute's up. So you're at the halfway point, so if you've still got a lot in you, you can run, you can jog, you can even sprint if you're feeling crazy. See if anybody's feeling crazy. Okay? And Jennifer, again, she's watching out for her feet and her ankles, so she's keeping that impact low, but she can really still work hard, bringing those knees up high. You have about 10 seconds. Then we're going to get a sip of water, and we're going to go to our V-ups. And everybody loves V-ups. Okay, 2 more seconds. And time. Deep breath. Everybody grab your water. How you doing out there? So if you wanted to, you could do this 3 times in one day. That's the goal. And when we have it in our book, that's our goal for everybody, to do it 3 times in one day. But if you're new, you won't be able to do it 3 back to back to back. And that's okay. You can do 10-minute increments throughout the day, or you can do 20 at once and then 10 later. You just figure out how it works best for you. But try to get all 3 in if you can, and use these whenever you like. We're going to go to the V-ups. As you can see, I gave them a little time to let their heart rates come down a little bit before we get to see this position. All right, let me see what you've got, guys. Let's get this last minute started. Okay, there's different options you can do this. Okay, this is a very advanced option. Another option is to be seated. Okay? And Tom, would you come up and do this other option with me? Just come on, I'm going to show you a side view. There you go. And just hold up. Don't let me lean on you now. Okay? And if you want to, you can just hold here if you're new. If you're brand new, you may have trouble doing that. You can stick your thumbs right behind your knees. If it hurts your tailbone, you can sit on your hands and put your legs straight. The straighter and higher your legs are, the harder it's going to be. Okay? We're more than halfway there. You can always bend your knees, but you want to think of a V from your knees to your hips through your chest. 15 seconds, guys. How you doing? You're almost there. And then when you're done in about 10 seconds, you can look on my website on the Tools for Success page. It has the option where you can click on the Mayo Clinic stretching guide. That's also listed out as a link on page 49. 1 minute's done, guys. Take a deep breath. Don't lay on the floor, okay? You never want to lay out when your heart's beating pretty good. All right, you do a little movement, keep the blood from pooling the extremities, and this is when you go to that link on the website, on the Tools for Success page in the middle towards the bottom, where it gives you some stretching exercises, or you rewind and do the next 10 minutes again, either right now or another time later. Great job, guys. Good job, good job. Thank you.